She blew them away with her solo performance of A Woman Coming of Age. Now it's time for an encore. Her name is Shireal Renee. I like that name, Shireal Renee. See, with a name like that, you just go by one name. Don't even go with the Renee part. You just tell them your name is Shireal.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? That's how you market yourself. Shireal.
Shireal.
So listen, I saw you play. Outstanding job.
Thank you.
Hartford person.
Yes.
A one-woman play. Tell me about, you were an Army brat. You were a only child with an Army dad, and
yes.
Talk about your story, how you went from there to finding your voice as an actress.
Being an Army brat is a big part of how I found my voice as an actress. We traveled all around the world and meeting different people, being in different cities, different countries. It just kind of turned me into somewhat of a chameleon.
How so? You have to adapt, right?
You have to adapt. You have to adapt. There was a period in my life where I was in a different school every 6 months.
Wow.
And living in Germany, learning the language, the culture, and
speak German?
I used to. Habe denn Sie Deutsch?
Ah, oui.
So that's about all I remember.
I'm giving you French. You give me German, I'm giving you French.
I know.
So, as a young girl growing up, how does that shape you? Because that's got to be frustrating from a confidence standpoint. You just get settled, meet some friends, you move again, and you're an only child, so there's no brother or sister to bounce things off. So there must have been some emotional stuff going on too, and I imagine some psychological stuff, finding yourself and figuring out where you fit in.
That's how I became a writer. I started to basically journal, write short stories, and that was my way of tracking and keeping myself sane, I guess. And I would create all these stories, and my imagination became very vivid.
What kind of stories did you write?
I would just make up stories sometimes. My first story was called The Girl with the Leg of Steel. Okay. And it was about a girl who broke her leg, and she had to survive with a steel rod in her leg. Kind of weird as a child.
But that's in your mind.
It was in my mind.
When you start journaling, what did you start seeing about yourself? You started writing and seeing your thoughts. What did you start seeing about you?
It became somewhat of a therapy for me, and I enjoyed it, and I just started writing more and more, and I found out that I loved acting as well, and I started writing parts for myself, and that's how Wide Open kind of came about.
Well, that's because that's a one-woman play. Wide Open plays at the Wadsworth. Again, it's playing next week, February 4th, 5th, and 6th.
2 days, the 5th and the 6th.
And give them the time and date real quick so I'll forget it.
Okay, it's Saturday, February 5th at 7, and Sunday, February 6th at 2. And
it's a one-person play. Now, that's got to be tough.
It's very tough.
Because you have some people coming in here, they're for cameos, but it's just you.
It's an unconventional one-woman show, meaning I'm the only one with speaking roles.
Right.
We do have other characters in the play, but they play my thoughts, and they don't speak. They're just acting with their emotions and interacting with what I'm doing. So
let's take a quick clip of Wide Open. Take a look at Shireal.
Got home. Do you know I still couldn't shake that feeling? I left him. I left her. I left the drama. I dropped out so I can feel your breath on my back, my arm, the sensation that reaches into my chest, pumping out your sweet essence. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I know she's pregnant.
All right, relationships. A woman coming of age.
yes.
Talk about that now. Have you come of age? Have you finished your journey, or where are you now?
I'm still alive, so I've definitely not finished my journey. I'm pretty much at the beginning of my journey, I feel. I'm here with you. So that's
a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a great thing. Thank you for having me. Every day I'm learning and I'm growing, and my story's developing, and I'll probably have another book out this year.
Well, your book now, your first book was called?
The Things Inside Me.
All right, so you're an author too, so it's a poet. So now this helped to shape your play, correct?
The play is based off of the book. It is the 4th chapter, actually. Wide Open is basically all the poems that are in Wide Open are inside of The Things Inside Me. And it just basically tells the story of a relationship that I was in. It deals with spirituality, domestic violence.
You've had all those things happen to you.
I have.
So how does that help you? Having that experience, how did you heal from it? Because all those things are healing opportunities, right? You need to heal from it.
Through my spirituality and my relationship with God. And
are you still healing?
I'm not healing from that particular situation, thank God. But I am healing from life. experiences, and I'm learning and I'm growing, and I believe that every situation shapes me into a better woman. So
how does your performance help with your healing? Is that cathartic for you, therapeutic?
Very therapeutic. The stage allows me to put it all out there, and the truth will set you free. So I get to share my story with other people, and them being able to relate to it also helps me. It lets me know that I wasn't alone, and it lets me know that if other people can get through it, and lets other people know if I can get through it, then anyone can. That's
the hardest part when you're going through what you're going through, realizing that other people share that. When you're going through stuff, you think you're the only one going through it until you realize that this happens to other people, right?
Yes, yes.
So what's missing in your life right now?
What's missing in my life right now? Me time. Right now, my whole life is my company and my business and my career, and
slow it down.
Well, I can't slow down until
go on a little trip. Go to Puerto Rico or something, kick back in the sand.
Not ready.
That's on you, isn't it? That's on you. You get the book, you get the play. Slow down.
I know, but you know what? We're trying to get the play on tour, take it out overseas to France, maybe, or Broadway.
So after France, you slow it down, right?
After France, I'll take a break.
We got to run up here. So again, the play Wide Open. The play's February 5th and 6th at the Wadsworth. You can go online. I'm sure there's a website or Facebook you can hit her with, right? Her name is Shireal. I want to thank all our guests, Shireal Renee, Scott Gray, Rich Coppola, and Mayor Pedro Segarra. Don't forget, folks, you can watch all of our interviews online 24/7 at ctnow.com/Stan. We're also on YouTube, and join us at facebook.com /Stan Simpson /Stan Simpson Show. We're on Twitter too. The new Fox Connecticut Weekend Morning Show is next. I'm Stan Simpson. Have a great weekend.